Welcome back to the Autohound. So we are here today at the last Cars and Coffee I am doing this year, I believe. This is at Norwood, Aston Martin. If you like this type of content, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, it's about the drive. All right, I got to look at this just because it's one of the cars I lusted after as a kid. I lusted after a lot of cars. I think that's my problem. But this is a beautiful example of an unmolested Mustang GT. This is the hatchback, not the notchback. The notchback is a little bit more desirable. However, this is just stunning cars. This is a white example with the red stripe around the side. Funny story is I got pulled over in one of these cars when I worked for Budget Rent-A-Car. They used to rent them. And I was doing 130 miles an hour. The police officer wasn't happy, but I explained that I've never driven a car like this before. So he let me go with a warning. Gave me. What a sweet looking car, huh? Let's look inside. Automatic transmission, the tweed seats, really neat. This is a Lotus Turbo Spray. And this right here, 1975 Porsche 911 with a Safari kit on it. With the leather Recaro seats, the 5-speed transmission, the whale tail on the back, Safari RS. Everything is brand new in the car. Unbelievable. This is where the music kicked in. This right here is a 2017 or 2018 Ford GT alongside of its brother or sister, whichever way you look at it. Fantastic cars. You figure about $1 million side by side. This is the Aston Martin Vantage. This, I believe, is another Vantage. And the next one is a Porsche 911 Turbo. This next car is the Audi R8 with the V10 engine. And right next to it is the Aston Martin DBS. This red one is a Corvette C5 or C6. I believe it's the C6, but it's a Z71. And this is a 1964 Corvette. In this particular Ferrari is a Ferrari Mondial 1985. This particular one is the very first Ferrari I ever drove. I took it for a test drive pretending I wanted to buy it. And that's what happens when you're a 25-year-old kid and you think you could get away with stuff like that. The salesman didn't buy it, but he did allow me to test drive the car. I had a lot of fun in it. It was also in the movie Scent of a Woman with Al Pacino, where he was driving as a blind driver. Really cool. So I really enjoyed driving the car. It was a nice opportunity when I was that young. I would kill to own one today, to be honest with you. This right here, I was fortunate enough to be behind in traffic, and he has a straight cat delete X pipe in the back. The car is a menace on the road. It's amazing. So incredibly fast. The torque is instant, and the driver says it kicks you back in the seat. Take a look at these wheels and how nice and detailed they really are. This is the GT500, as you could see from the back here, and it is the Snake version, the Cobra version. Really sweet looking little car. I enjoyed looking at it tremendously. We'll come around to the side here and you'll see that it really is, it's just a nice looking white paint job. They did a very good job at keeping the car going. You hear something in the background, that's my dog drinking some water. And I don't want to re-record because I want this to be all natural, at least as natural as it can be. It was a 2 Porsche Turbos, 2 Ferraris in this particular Mustang that I was following in traffic. Here's one of the Ferraris. And I was doing my best to try to keep up with them, but it was a futile effort. They are quite fast cars. This is the ZL51, excuse me. And this is the Ferrari, I believe this is the 488 Pista. Actually, correction, the 488 Italia. This is the Lamborghini Aventador. And you can see right next to it is the M4 Competition, and this is the BMW from Slimy Squad. Please follow them. They're really good. They have this BMW, and they have a green Ford Mustang GT500. That's the new C8 Corvette, and this, of course, is the Lamborghini Gallardo. This is the new 2020 Corvette C8 RS package. This one is the rally package, and I just love the interior. It's got the gray, the black, the yellow. Absolutely stunning car. I love the wing on the back here, providing some extra downforce. And again, if you take a look inside these cars, I love the center stack coming down where you have all of your air conditioning and climate control buttons. There's your dashboard, like the square steering wheel. Really neat car. As we come up over here, these are two 2005 Ford GTs. Again, you're looking at $500,000 each car. This is a Mazda Miata, and the company called Squad Driven is actually the sponsor of today's event. So I definitely want to include some of their cars. I especially like the wrap on this car. Looks dirty from afar, but it's beautiful up close.